Hello everybody. Welcome to a brand new video of Channel Code Board Club. In today's video, we will discuss how to set up Grafana to monitor a Spring Boot application. In the video, I'm going to cover what is Grafana, what is the benefit of using Grafana, and finally we will set up Grafana from scratch. So, without any more delay, let's begin. After deployment of an application in production environment, our main concern becomes to provide the best experience to the end user. And for that, monitoring the application health is an important aspect. We always want to ensure that, if something goes wrong with the server or application health, we should get an alert before it affects the end user. While we say server monitoring and alerting, Grafana comes into the picture. Grafana is a tool which helps us to monitor application and server health. If something goes wrong with the application health, Grafana can trigger customized alerts as well. Grafana supports customizable and beautiful looking dashboard with colorful graphs. Today we are going to set up Grafana to monitor a Spring Boot application. So, without any more delay, let's jump into the setup. First, let me show you that I have created a simple Spring Boot web project with name monitoring. We have Spring Boot Starter and Spring Boot Starter web dependency in palm.xml file. I have mentioned the server port as 8888. And this is the main method of our application, which is the starting point. Now, we will create a simple REST controller with name test controller. I will add REST controller annotation in the class. Also, let me configure an endpoint /monitor. And the method will return the string hello world. Let's start the application. It's started in the port 8888. Let me open the endpoint localhost 8888, then /monitor. And we are getting the output as hello world. So, our application is working as expected. Now, before going into the Grafana setup implementation, let's clarify, what exactly do we mean by application health? So, there can be different metrics to monitor application health. Like, how much memory is the application consuming? Or, what is the CPU consumption by the application? If we say specifically about Java-based application, health measurement can be done based on heap memory usage, garbage collection timing, etc. So, the next question should be, how do we get these data from a Spring application? The answer is Actuator. Using Actuator, we can get different application-related information quite easily. Let's configure Actuator in our Spring Boot application. To configure Actuator in our Spring Boot application, we first have to include Spring Boot Starter Actuator dependency in palm.xml file. After that, in application properties file, we have to configure two management endpoint properties. management.endpoints.web.exposure.include equals to star. And management.endpoint.health.showDetails equals to always. Now, let's restart the application. And, if I hit the endpoint /actuator, we will be able to see all of the available actuator endpoints. These actuator endpoints will provide us different application-related information. For example, there is an endpoint /actuator/health. If we hit this endpoint, we will be able to see memory consumption-related information. But, to make these information visible in a separate dashboard, we need the data in a specific customized format. For that, we will use Prometheus. To use Prometheus with our Spring Boot application, we will have to add Prometheus dependency in palm.xml file. Now, let's restart the application again. If we refresh the actuator endpoint, we will be able to see a new endpoint related to Prometheus. And that endpoint will provide us different health measurement metrics. Our next step is to download Prometheus server. You can download Prometheus server from the site prometheus.io/download. Here you can get options to download Prometheus server for different operating systems. I will download for Windows. It will take few seconds to complete the download. Let me extract the zip file. Inside the extracted folder, there will be a configuration file, Prometheus.yml. We have to add few configurations in the file. Let's open the file. Towards the end of the file, there will be a section, scrape_configs. We need to add a new job under this section. Let's add job_name, Spring Actuator. Metrics path will be the Actuator Prometheus endpoint, that is, /actuator/Prometheus. Right? Next is the scrape interval. Let's keep it as 5 seconds. Which means, in each 5 seconds, application health data will be fetched from the actuator endpoint. And finally, there will be a section as static_configs. Under this section, we have to mention our application host and port, which will be localhost :888. Correct? I will mention these configurations in video description. That's it. Let's save and close the file. Now we have to start the Prometheus server. For that, we need to run the Prometheus.exe file. Let's open a terminal here and execute /Prometheus.exe. As you can see, the server is started at 9090 port. Let's open localhost :9090 in the browser. And that's our Prometheus dashboard. Here, we can select different health metrics. Let's select the garbage collection duration and click on execute. The data will be displayed below. Let's go to the graph tab. And this is the graph of garbage collection duration against time. Let's try another metric. So, this is the metric for memory consumption by the application. And this is the graph. Graph style can also be changed. Our next step is to set up Grafana. You may ask, if Prometheus is providing us the data and graphs, then why should we go for Grafana? That is because Grafana UI is much more customizable and provides us a better insight at a glance on the application health. We can simply search in Google to download Grafana. And you will be able to see the link to download Grafana for Windows. In the page, options are available to download for other operating systems as well. Let's download the zip file. It will take few seconds to download. Let's extract the zip file. Go inside bin folder. To start the Grafana server, we have to run grafana server.exe. Let me open a command prompt here. Now run /grafana server.exe. Notice that the server is started in the port 3000. So, let's open in the browser, localhost :3000. There you go. Grafana login page has appeared. Default username and password for Grafana is admin. Once you will log in, it will ask to change the password. Let's skip it for now. We are finally at Grafana welcome page. Now, our first step will be to set up a data source. So, let's go to the configuration icon at left side menu. Go to Data Source. Click on Add Data Source. You will be able to see different data source options. For us, it will be Prometheus. Right? In Prometheus setup page, we only have to mention the Prometheus host and port, which will be localhost :9090. Correct? Let's save and test it. If everything goes well, you will be able to see a success message. Let's go back. You can notice the Prometheus data source is added under data source section. Now we will proceed to create a dashboard. Click on Add an empty panel. You will be redirected to a panel configuration page. In this text box, we will have to mention the Prometheus query. Let's copy the Prometheus metric name from the Prometheus dashboard and paste it here. Well, that's our graph. Let's reduce the time range for a better view. Let's save the panel. So, the first graph panel is added in our dashboard. Let's add another panel. This time, we will add a different metric. And here it is. The garbage collection timing graph. So we have added 2 panels now. We can rearrange the panel positions as well. Now, if we go to settings, there is an option to get a JSON model of the dashboard. This JSON holds all the configurations of our dashboard. Just importing this JSON, anyone can also able to create the same dashboard like us. Let's save the dashboard now. Let me put dashboard name as Spring Dashboard. There are different Grafana dashboards available in JSON format in the internet. We will now import one such JSON instead of creating each panel. This is one such Grafana dashboard for Spring application. I will mention the URL in the video description. Some user has already created this Spring Boot APM dashboard and published it in the internet. Let's download the JSON. One JSON file will be downloaded. Now, go back to Grafana. And, from the left side menu, click on Import. Select the downloaded JSON file. Now, select the data source as default Prometheus, which we have set up earlier. Click on Import. Bingo! A fully functional dashboard is ready for us. We can see different health metrics of our application from the dashboard. Our next step is setting up alerts. Before going into that part, let me request you all, please subscribe to Channel Code Board Club. Your subscription, likes, and comments motivates me to create such interesting videos for all of you. Now, we are going to set up email alerts. For that, let's go inside the configuration folder. We are going to edit the defaults.ini file. Find out the SMTP section in the file. We have to set up email configuration here. First set enabled as true. We are going to use Gmail, so the host will be smtp.gmail.com. And port will be 465. Now, put the email ID from which the alerts need to be sent. Also mention the password for the mail ID. Save the file. Now, we have to restart the Grafana server. Just stop the server using Ctrl+C. And start it again. Grafana server is restarted now. Let's go back to Grafana UI. From the left side menu, let's go to Alerting. And then Notification Channel. Click on Add Channel. First, we have to provide a channel name. Let's keep it as Alert Admin. The notification type should be email. Right? Now, we need to add email ID where the notifications will be sent. Let me provide it as channelcodeboard@gmail.com. Now, at the bottom, click on Test. If everything is good, you will be able to see a success message, test notification sent. If I go to my email account inbox, I will be able to see a new email from Grafana. The email is for test notification. Right? Let's go back to Grafana UI. Save the channel. The channel is now added into the channel list. Let's go to Manage Dashboard. We have 2 dashboards, one is created by us manually, and the second one is created by importing the JSON. Right? Let's select Spring APM Dashboard. We will add alert for CPU usage. Now, we need to edit the CPU usage panel to add an alert. Adding alert is not supported in Grafana when template variables are being used in Prometheus query. Which means, from the query section, we need to remove all the variables which are mentioned with $. Let's remove those first. Now, go to the Alert tab. And, click on Create Alert. Now, we need to define the rule when the alert should be triggered. Let's keep the rule name as High CPU Usage Alert. This rule should be checked in each 5 seconds. And, the alert should be triggered only if the rule condition is violating for more than 10 seconds. Now, we need to define the conditions. So, the alert should be triggered if the maximum system CPU usage in last 10 seconds is above 0.3, that is, more than 30%. Now, we need to add notification channel. Which means, if the CPU usage is more than 30%, where do we need to send the notification? Let's select Alert Admin Channel. We can put some customized message as well. Let's write, high CPU usage warning. Please check your app ASAP. Now, the expectation is, if CPU usage is more than 30%, I should get an alert in channelcodeboard@gmail.com, right? Let's save the panel. Now, I need to write a code, which will consume high CPU, to test our alerting functionality. So, let's go to test controller class. I will write code inside monitor function. Let me write the code, then I will explain it. Okay, I am creating multiple threads here, inside an infinite loop. Right? And each thread will invoke another infinite loop. Which means, threads will never die. So, numerous threads will be alive, and will increase CPU usage. Let's restart the app now. From this newly developed code, the expectation is, whenever we will hit the monitor endpoint, we should be able to see CPU usage spike. Let me hit the monitor endpoint now. And you can see, the CPU usage is increasing rapidly. Now, if we go to Grafana, you can notice, the little heart is broken. Which means, the health rule is violating now. In my email inbox, I have received multiple notification email as well. So, Grafana setup for application health monitoring and alerting is working as expected. So, that's it for today. We will meet again in a new video. Please subscribe to Channel Code Board Club. And don't forget to like and share your feedback in comments section. Bye for now.